Hello, welcome to another episode of the Haze Hustle Podcast. It is me, your host, the trap trainer, Coach Haze himself. Thank you for joining us. I would love if you would take the time to like, to share, to comment, and please subscribe. Enjoy this next episode. Thank you. Welcome to another episode of the Haze Hustle Podcast. It is me, the trap trainer, your host with the most. I'm here. It's Wednesday. It's ready to go. Coach Will on the microphone, right? I hope your Wednesday is going well. It's hump day. I hope you're with me. It's hump day. It's Wellness Wednesday. We're here to get with it today. I've been looking forward to today. I hope your week has been going well. I got that dope boy joint on. Y'all ain't never probably seen that print. Print's hot though. Don't even make them no more. It was hot. It's cold though. Anyway, a company called Dope used to make these. My son used to work there. My oldest son used to work there. Crazy spot. Anyway, hope your Wednesday is going well. Hope your week is going well. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you as well this Wednesday, and we got to get to it. You here with Coach Will. I'm here to talk you through it. You know how the week just creep up on you. That Wednesday, that hump day, get up on you. Get up on your ass. That's what they call it hump day, because it get up on your ass real fast. Stay hydrated. That's why I call hump day. Most of us, it also is called hump day because you work your ass off. And about midweek, you start to feel that hump on your back. Midweek, you start to feel that hump on your back. And that's why I'm on here on Wednesday. I got you on Wednesday. I'm here to pull you through. I'm here to push you over the line. I'm here. Somebody got to be here for that, man. They got enough entertainment. There's a lot of entertainment out here. Keep you entertained through the week. So you have a good, you keep your eyes off of what's important. It just entertains you. Think about that. Your ass is supposed to work all week to accomplish shit. Checklist. If you're on the Haze plan. If you're on a success plan. Your job is to work all week, get shit done. Check off boxes. Get shit done. Not to be entertained all week. Some people, life is all about pleasure, man. Pleasure. You become a pleasure seeker. That's all you are, is a pleasure seeker. What makes you feel good all the time? I just gotta feel good. It's all about you. Gotta feel good. Never gotta work hard. Never gotta sacrifice. Never gotta set it up. It's just always gotta feel good. That's that's the difference between the person always want to give and the person always want to receive. That person always want to receive. You gotta give sometime. You gotta set that shit up. You gotta put in some work. Too many of us, too many kids these days, too many adults these days, because they ain't sacrificing enough, because parents is making it easy for them, because they didn't work hard enough. Shit is real. The next generation is not as always tough as the previous generation. So the stuff is real. I think about this is things that bother me. This is why it's on my head. This is things I would have called my dad and just like, this is bothering me. And that's why you're here with me. Remember, this is a conversation between me and my pops. You just got the front row seat, baby. Get the front row seat. Me and my pops, we would have been chopping it up today about this stuff, man. Your job is just not to cruise through life. And so many people, it's about, can you entertain me? Every 5 minutes, I'm bored. I gotta go over here. Let's run over there. Let's do over there. And what you don't understand is sometimes times of silence, those times of boredom are the times you're supposed to be working on your fucking plan. Those are the times you're supposed to be mapping out your shit. That's the times you're supposed to be working out. But you're so busy trying to be entertained that you're not building shit. You have to be entertained. You have to have fun by building, by knocking off that list, by becoming more abused. Somebody told me, asked me the other day, what do you do for fun, man? They said that's all you do is grind. Nigga, because that's what I do for fun. Nigga, I grind for fun. What are you talking about? I come from the bottom. Nigga, did I not tell you this? Do you not know this? I was, you know what I'm saying? Food stamps. Don't you remember? I told you this. I had to sleep in the bed with my pops. I didn't have a room. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my 3 cousins, when we first moved from St. Louis, we slept on cardboard boxes dressed up like beds. Everybody thought we had 3 twin beds in our bedroom, and it was 3 literally cardboard boxes about the same size, and we made beds on them so they looked like real beds, so nobody would know. But if they sat on it, they would go flat to the floor, straight up. Poor shit. Tell me you've been through that shit. Cardboard boxes looking like your bed, and then at nighttime, we would knock the whole bed down and sleep on the floor. Sleep on the floor on our blankets. Real shit. That's coming on Thursday. I need to be talking about that on Thursdays, on a Throwback Thursday episode. I just don't know. Like, wellness, too many of us, I got to take the gloves off. Too many of us, are just spoiled ass. And you got to wake the fuck up. I done been through some real shit. That's what I'm talking about. So it's hard to get me down. But they keep on kicking me. They'll knock me down. They'll try to hit me when I ain't looking. Ain't nobody gonna hit me while I'm looking. You better believe that. But a lot of these cats, these CEO dudes or, business partners or messed up, in the past or whatever, they'll get you while you ain't looking. They'll try to take advantage of you. They'll do all that kind of shit, but they can knock you down. They can throw mud. They can do all that shit. But nigga, I'm from the real mud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sit down. These dogs acting a fool. I'm from the real mud, man. Like, you ain't gonna do too much that's gonna deter me. Don't discourage me. Not happening. You gonna have to work really hard. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to work really hard. I done got cousins murdered. I got brothers. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I done lost family all kind of way. I done lost the pops way too early. I done seen, I've held people's hands while they passed away. Like, you don't even know. I went 20-something years without seeing my mom. Real talk. My mom had my brother when she was 14. Had me when she was 17. Got pregnant with me when she was 16. Had me when she was 17. Had my sister a couple years later. 3 different daddies. Real talk. Just a mess. Just a mess. That's called a rose growing from a concrete, big dog. How the fuck did we, how to make it, right? And I feel bad because it ain't like we all made it. My bro didn't make you know what I'm saying? Brother didn't make it. He dealing with the same shit in East St. Louis and going through it still and, everybody can't go. Dealing with his own shit, own family stuff, you know what I mean? Sis married, doing her thing, but, it's just, I'm very thankful. But sometimes you don't know what you don't know because you thinking it's really fucking bad and it ain't really that bad. It's just bad for you because you've always had it good. But think about the people that has always had it bad. Holy shit. I feel like my life, I've always had it bad. So every time something good happens, I'm like, oh shit, that really happened? That'd be like starving forever, right? I remember Eddie Murphy said, and then getting the cracker, be like, oh my God, that was the best cracker I ever had. The best cracker. Ain't the best cracker you ever had, nigga. You just hungry as hell. But that's real talk. There's some people that so much good shit happened to you when something bad happened to you, like, oh shit, like it's an emergency. That's what a lot of our people, people who come from these great families, great situations, they get shook up. Our kids, they come from these affluent places that there is no trouble. The parents have made it to there's no trouble. So as soon as there's turbulence, motherfuckers want to jump out the plane. They like, oh shit, instead of just being calm and understanding there's going to be some turbulence, there's going to be some bumps and some, you got what I'm saying? It's going to happen. Your ass supposed to stay calm and understand that. But you can't understand it if you ain't never felt no pressure. If you ain't never felt no pressure, what the fuck as soon as that turbulence start, you ready to abandon ship. I'm ready to go. What is happening right now? When I first started flying, I had never flew before. Think about it, I never flew before. So you telling me this motherfucker gonna start shaking? I'm thinking it's going to the ground. I'm literally praying, please God, not today. The motherfucker next to me, white boy, younger than me, he probably done been on planes his whole life. He motherfucker laughing at me because he understands turbulence. It got nothing to do with age, it got something to do with culture, experience, resources. So if you don't have a relationship with failure, if you don't have a relationship with failure, you don't have a relationship with the bottom, it is so hard to deal when you get blows and you get knocked down. But when you from the bottom like I am, when you from that mud and the dirt and from, single parent home and drug dealing and your daddy beating on your mama, your mama calling the police on your daddy. When you from that shit right there, you got what I'm saying? Like, every time something good starts to happen to you, you feel like, oh my God, I'm blessed. You thank God because you feel like you fucking live in hell all the time. You feel like there ain't never enough food. It ain't never enough this. So sometimes I believe that some of us, we experience this anxiety and depression or these feelings of not having and things like that. And you don't even know what the fuck not having is. That's why people in Africa and people like, places that don't have, they laugh at us because they know what not having feels like for real. And we in America and you just got 20 different ketchups and motherfucking 5 mustards and everything else in your refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? You got goat milk and regular milk and all kinds of motherfuckers. Can you just get some milk? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Spring water, aqua water, to the water. Like, we are some spoiled motherfuckers. Like, I just think that's really true. You got to fucking... I believe this to be true. Stop thinking so fucking much. Stop wondering so much and start working more. Start building yourself. Start experiencing shit. Get your ass out in the garden. Go on a walk. Stop thinking so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too many people. That's the isolation shit. We always talk about wellness. I ain't even talk about sponsors. I just jump right into it. Seriously, we're talking about wellness here. And sometimes you got too much time to think. And sometimes because you're not living. You're not living. I gotta get on. Okay. I gotta thank some sponsors, and I gotta get to my big thing for the day because I'm just going crazy today. It's Wellness Wednesday, man. It's Wellness Wednesday, and I feel like I've been missing the mic. This is my home, man. I'm not getting paid a cent right now, y'all. And I ain't getting paid a cent for this right now, but I'm telling you, I'm going to be one of the baddest in this field because I love it. And it's a conversation, not only with you, but like I said, conversation with my pops. And I miss him. And whenever I'm not consistent on here, I start to feel a emptiness in my spirit because I promised my dad this conversation. I know he right here. When I see him, I see my face. When I look in the camera, I see my face. I see his face. My face and my father's face look exactly the same. So for me, the game I'm giving you is the game he gave me. Right? The game I'm giving you is the game he gave me. So it's what my dad wanted. My dad wanted to write books. My dad wanted his game to be out there. I'm gonna get it out there. I'm going to put it out via podcast. I'm going to put it out via book. I'm going to put it out whatever I can do, bro. I'm going to make them proud. It never stops because I know for not a shadow of a doubt that he's with me. Like there's things that happen on a daily basis that verify that he's with me. And when I know that, instead of being so sad that he's gone, like, wait a minute, you're going to be here forever with me? For whatever I do? Once you can kind of internalize that, man, you can use that for some real gas. It's combustible, baby. You can use that for some real gas. Okay? So, anyway, let me thank co-sponsors. Then we don't get back to the show, man, because I'm rocking today. As you see, I'm rolling. I ain't even come in. I came in hot today. I came in hot. The D-boy shirt on, came in hot. Coach Will, I came in hot. All right, hey, let's get to it, hey. I'd like to thank the sponsors, man. Bridge City Fathers and Mentors Program. Fantastic program. I just happen to be the founder of it. And it's a fantastic nonprofit program dedicated to serving at-risk youth, single mother families, single father families, single parent homes in general. We're here to serve fathers that are recovering addicts. We're here to serve fathers that are newbie fathers and don't know shit about being dads. Fathers that have been beat down. Mothers that need fathers. Mothers that need support. Mothers that need guidance. Mother that needs father figures and mentors. We're here for all of that work. We want to build, we want to help. We understand the world need help right there, so we're providing help right there. That's what the Bridge City Fathers and Mentors program is all about. Providing year-round mentorship and outreach programs and services for the families that need us, period. And there's a lot of families of color in there, of course. But there's a lot of white families, too. There's a lot of Asian families, too. There's a lot of families, Hispanic families, too, that need Native American families that need help. And not everybody's doing great. There's a lot of people doing great, but not everybody's doing great. So we're here to make sure nobody falls through the crack. So we build that bridge. Let's build the right. That's what it's all about. Bridge the gap. We're about bridging the gap. Check us out on our website, www.bridgecityfam, as in family, FAM.com. Real talk. Also brought to you by Haze Sports Performance, my training company. Been putting it down for 20 years. Sending all kind of kids to college, over 500 kids to college, play sports. Now I'm tackling, working with adults and making, bringing that magic back. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you can get that black don't crack stuff. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure we can stay young forever. The real fountain of youth with Coach Haze. That's it. So yeah, Haze Fit. Haze Fit is for all. I got most of my clients in my training business have went through the Haze Prep program, which prepares you for the next level. High school, middle school, your middle school getting ready for high school getting ready for college getting ready for the pros getting ready for the next season to level up every year. That's who come see me. I got kids that come see me to get their coordinated. We call it the Haystacks, 5th grade and under. Haystacks, 5th grade and under. They come and I don't even want to say that word, but I've coined a word that I'm really finna blow up here soon. But I can say it on here. Ain't nobody listening. But it's called kinder sizing. And that's what we do from that size on, is really worry about the coordination, the activation, it's like the beginning self-confidence, the beginning self-image, all that type of stuff is done in the Haystack program. Our little kids. Then the Haze Prep is for everybody. If I ain't got to be an athlete, I just want to be fit. I just want to be able to socialize. I just want to be able to get ripped. I just want to get my arms big. I just want to get my butt big. I just want to whatever you want. That's what it's for. So Haze Fit program. Get a hold of me if you're an adult and you're trying to get down. Check out my work at on Instagram at OTA_Team Haze. kind of my business card. You can go check out what I've been doing forever, for years. Ain't nothing changed. I've been doing the same old shit. You can remember the name. I'm about to get old school rapping going on. Kumo D in the house. Also, last sponsor of the day, Temptation Freshies. Check my peoples out. Check my boy out at Temptation Freshies. Check him out on Instagram. They do all kind of shit, bro. I don't know. His dude be shooting. Hey, his girl, chicks that, all type of stuff. Girls on there. I think there's a big market for this to be used for teams and to have logos and business sponsorships and corporations and stuff like that to be able to rock these. The other biggest thing I think, if you are a small business, which it seems like small businesses are booming these days, team programs are booming these days, this is great to have in your little merch line. If you got t-shirts, you got sweatshirts, you should have air fresheners with your shit on there, $20 for sale, and it just add you an extra merch deal. Get a hold of this dude, man. If you're a small business, maybe you a stripper. There's literally strippers get a hold of this dude and say, hey, I got people that want to buy I don't know, whoever it is, right? But I'm talking about if you are any type of like artist that you have trying to get your name out there, or you got a visible sign or something like that. I'm just talking shit about strippers, but it's the podcast, man. You never know what's gonna come out. But you a small business, man, like one man show, one girl show, whatever you is, you hit them up, check them out, check out what they do, get creative, think about how you can use it. But I think that it's an easy one to put on your website, put on your Instagram. Somebody want to rock with you, your own little community, they buy them up, $20 a piece, and you just keep them up. You know what I mean? You just building your brand. So I think there's some real good use for these things. I'm lucky. I'm happy to kind of dive into it. I haven't got to really put my hands into it, and as we partnered up to really expand the brand, but it is definitely possible for you entrepreneurs out there. Give my man a holler. DM my man. DM him at Temptation Freshies on Instagram. Okay. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's keep going. Wellness Wednesday. I'm really jumping into it today. I've been watching this show. My wife had me watch this show, right? The show was about, and I'm sure everybody's talking about it. It's on Netflix, and it's about people who are living for a long, long time in these different regions of the world. And I'm listening to an episode, and something that was said changed my life. Okay. And it was one of the reasons why these people live so long. And so I'm going to tell you a lot of stuff that they do. I need to make more time to do it, but I do a lot of it, right? Like eating the right way. They eat a lot. They eat pretty close to earth, the things that are grown on earth. A lot of community, a lot of talking, a lot of togetherness. So there's not a lot of isolation, a lot of community, right? A lot of gardening, like working with your hands in the yard. I do a lot of that all day. No worrying, no stressing, stuff like that. But I think one of the biggest things they hit on, exercise was a big one too. Remember that. Exercise was in every culture, whether it was intentional exercise, like, doing like some type of movements that culturally that they're into, or it was just walking, the culture is not doing a lot of driving, just a lot of walking and working, and the work is physical. So exercise was a big one. So that all made me feel well, like, okay, it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, everything makes sense. But one mentally, I think more than the other made sense for me. Just for me, a light went on. And I think this is a key to wellness. I wanted to share it today. I wanted to share this point today, okay? The point was, Let me see if I can properly wrap this up the right way. Okay. The point of the deal was try not to get I guess in simplistic terms, don't worry about things you can't, right? Don't worry about things you can't change, right? That you can't affect or whatever. But that isn't the way it was. They basically don't look at the news and don't look at things that they cannot control because it causes worry and they cannot control it. No matter what they do, there is nothing they can do about it. So they are not going to look at the news like that. They're not going to worry about nothing that they have no control over. This is a big issue with me because I look at a lot of news. When I start looking at the world go sideways, I'm thinking, what the fuck? Who's going to stop? They trying to take voting rights away. What are they doing? Who's going to stop this? And I'm waiting on somebody to stand up, like somebody's going to stand up right then. And you find yourself being consumed with bullshit you have no business being consumed with, but you think, oh, my ancestors fought for this and my blah, 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 blah. And now you have entered a whole different realm. What it further went on to say is God has given you your own set of problems, your own set of issues. And if you can fucking stop focusing on the world's issues and focus on if everybody focus on their little issues, it'll fix the big ass issue. But everybody's looking at the big issue and not focusing on their own personal issues. This is what it was talking about. This was a mental shift in me right then to start thinking about the fact, okay. God, and I do have my own set of special hurdles, right? Like, and so I shifted everything. Soon as I seen this, like literally, soon as they said it, I told my wife, I said, okay, I'm done watching news. Because I'll be watching CNN, waiting on something to happen, waiting on people to go to jail, waiting on just been waiting on all this shit. You know, it's been just reactive ever since. It's just been explosive the last couple of years. And I had never even watched the news. I didn't give a fuck. I was a sports center and watch all kind of book. I was entertained. But then all of a sudden, I wanted to know what the fuck was going on. I felt like I was an adult overnight. Like, wait a minute. I can't watch that shit no more. What is going on with the world right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, wait, what's going on? And that's when a lot of shit changed because I start worrying about the world. When I had never worried about the world. But I thought that was kind of a kid thing because you don't even know what the fuck is going on. Once I start kind of understanding what's happening with government and with what's really happening, then I'm like, oh, these dudes is fucking around. Like, they still don't even give a fuck. Like, these dudes get paid millions and we up here, they breaking laws, don't even give a fuck. We up here worried about the laws. They doing what the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, it was just ridiculous. Just ridiculous, bro. Like, you know, once you start really stop being entertained and start really looking at what the fuck is going on. But that took me a whole different way because now I'm worrying too much about shit I cannot control. Back to the issue. They say in this documentary, one of their big deals of living a long time is worry about the problems God has given you. There's people in those jobs, whether it's the Senate, whether it's some racial shit, whether it's the school board and they fighting on books. There's some people there working those jobs that need to worry about that shit. What is your business? What the fuck is your business? And this is what tightened me up to my business. Like, oh, I got to get busy. Next thing I know, I'm working out, right? Are you working out? Are you taking care of your body? Are you eating right? Like, what about your shit? What about your relationships? What about your... Fuck all that other stuff. All that other stuff is bullshit. That is make-believe. If it wasn't for the news channel, you wouldn't know shit about it. You wouldn't be following it like that. What would you know about what's in your house, what's in front of you? Live present. Enjoy what's right there. Go pick the strawberries. Go cook the dinner. Go enjoy the conversation. Go have the drink. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's important. Live through your gift. Not being concerned about shit you cannot control. Threw me through a loop, bro. Threw me through a loop. I'm telling you, right then, and believe me, like I said, I'm addicted to cable news now. I'm addicted to finding out what's going on now. But I find out every time I listen to that shit, I rob myself of my time. I rob myself of my life. I rob myself of me getting my shit done every time I give them time. So I'm done giving them time because I am wasting my life away watching that bullshit, waiting for something to happen. Oh my God, I've never seen this happen before. What's going to happen? Fuck that. They'll figure it out. I got to figure out. I got mentorship programs to run. I got training businesses to run. I just got a brand new building. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got real stuff in my own life. I got a daughter in college. She's, that plays college volleyball. That's an absolute superstar. I got a son in high school getting recruited. I got a daughter that's in the 7th grade, just starting her athletic journey. I got a son that just got married and he making big moves. And you know what I'm saying? Like, got your own set of issues and things to deal with. I think sometimes we just start looking right past shit. Like, yeah, this is my family, but what's over there? This is my business, but what's over there? Like, you're not even seeing what's right here. You just feeling what's here, but you seeing what's over there. We got to stop and see what's right here. If wellness starts off with gratitude. Gratitude for what you have, but you can't have no gratitude if you don't stop and see what you have. Stop and be thankful for what you have. Stop and enjoy what you have. Take a look back and see how far you've come. Even if it's baby steps. But I tell myself, man, just the steps. I don't want it to be about me. The steps. There's so much I want. I forget sometimes to look at how far God's taken me. Like, whoa. Not only that, how did I get this far? I know some of those steps wasn't me. I know some of those steps were God by himself, not me, because I was broken on the trail so many times. When I lost Redline, I was broken. When I lost my house, I was broken. When I lost my dad, I was broken. When my wife lost her mama, she was broken. My kids were broken through all those situations. And I don't know how the hell we move forward. I'm telling you, I was dead in the water. And I said, Dad, seemed like he just blew life back into me every time. Rejuvenated me every time. Every time I needed to remake myself, renew myself, he just blows the air back into me, blows the muscles back in my right? Like, takes the fat away. Like, like they trimming you up for the next situation. Trim you up for the next phase of your life. I got this next phase. Wellness. Sometimes you can't get well because you're so busy thinking about it instead of just working. I'm going to tell you another thing I would tell anybody, man. Working on wellness. If you're not a Bible person, if you're a Bible person, I think reading a Bible, if you're a reader, reading a Bible is unbelievable. I think reading the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It just tells you the rules of life. There's a code. There's a code. Before there was a code of honor, there's a code in the Bible, and God tells you about it. And so I started looking back on some of my life where I was having extreme difficulties. Right? But I hadn't read the Bible like I read the Bible now. Like, I read it when I was a kid, but I was just reading it kind of just because my dad said read it. I wasn't trying to comprehend it. Now that I'm reading and comprehending it, man, I done broke some major, rules. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some things that I was doing when I was ignorant and I was younger. No wonder why I wasn't winning. No wonder why I didn't feel good. No wonder why God wouldn't allow me the doors to open for me. I used to wonder, like, why ain't God doing this for me? And then I read this Bible, and it's like, yeah, you don't supposed to do this, you don't supposed to do that, you don't supposed to A, B, and C. We don't do blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. So if I was doing blah blah blah, and He says don't do this, that's totally wrong. And He can't let you win while you're doing wrong. Some of y'all are so bright, you're so smart, you're doing something right, you got all the right intentions, but man, some of y'all are breaking the code. And if you don't know the fucking code, you can't even get in. What we talking about? If you don't know the code, nigga, you can't even get in. I got a gate, can't even get in. The pearly gates. You gotta have a code, cuz. You gotta have a code. Come on, man. So some of y'all, man, y'all, that's just my God-fearing people. If you, I'm just telling you right now, if you don't understand, read the Bible, because I ain't even halfway through the damn thing. But the stuff that I have read and to know God, He do have a mean side that He will definitely curse you for 7 years. I felt like I was cursed for 7 years. I think I did some silly shit. I was in the street, I was in the gang. I started doing, I was mad. My cousin had got murdered, and I had to start doing silly shit. And bro, it stay in there. You do some things that He don't want you to do, and He gonna do some stuff to you. Whether you get caught by law or not, He see it all. So next thing you know, you just sputtering in life for 7 years, 10 years. Maybe you didn't go to jail, but you just fucking sputtering your wheels. And He don't let that shit go until you learn your lesson. He don't let that shit go until you think you done redeemed yourself. And then you can take off. Then you can use that intelligence for good. Then you can use that hustle for good. But until then, if you done broke one of them laws, He gonna put your ass back. You gotta learn. You ain't go to jail? Oh, that's okay. You out? I'll make you learn. I'm going to put you on this slippery slope and let you just keep on slipping and busting your ass. Let you try to keep on getting over that hill. Let the hill keep on busting your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what God do. I feel like that's real. Now that I understand the Bible more and more, like, you should know what's coming. You know what I mean? And you should understand sacrifice. You should understand preparation. You should understand, all that stuff. He talks about it all. He talks about it all. It's just insane. He talks about, how much you should put up if you have a harvest, how much you should put away so you have enough to eat when the famine comes. He talks about it all. He talks about everything. It's the same thing you should do with money these days, how much you should put up. So you in business, when shit gets low, you still have money to float on. Like, he's literally teaching from the Bible, and you can put it into anything. It's unbelievable. Like, again, I'm one of them people that's like more of a newbie. I believe me, I've read the Bible multiple times, but this is the first time I've read it. Like, okay, I'm gonna just read the Bible. I want to see everything and see if I can comprehend. And I think the story is amazing, just crazy. And sometimes I think you don't understand what's happening in life because you read every book in the world, but you ain't read this book. And this book explains a lot of what's happening to us. Just period. Just period. Just the stories that you hear in the Bible, they've duplicated themselves a million times since then. You can see it happen. So you can kind of go, oh, okay, I don't want to be on that side of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's very, very black and white. Very black and white. For those people who are not into the Bible, I'm going to tell you another good thing for your wellness. I'm going to give you a tip for the day. Get a fucking dog. Okay. That's my advice to people who are not into the Bible and you don't want to read. And even if you do want to read into the Bible, the wellness, I'm here to give a big wellness tip. Get a dog. Now, I'm not a cat person. Maybe you're a cat person. Get a cat. The energy from dogs and cats off the damn chain. I got 2 dogs, and after losing my baby Bonnie, I lost my baby, and I was so depressed. I was so sad, crying every day, literally crying every day. My daughter ended up going and give me these 2 Rottweiler puppies, and they make me so happy. One of them more than the other. Cookie a little bit more than Sugar, but I tried to, but the energy of these dogs, man, have changed my life. And so sometimes when you're going through that, life can be going great. You can have all this shit going and no problems, and I still got a whole lot of problems. Business is always problems. But having that energy to always love you, always be with you, that companionship, that family. I'm a dad, so I'm a dad to these two puppies like I am to everything else. I'm a dad to everybody. It feels fantastic for me. The energy is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? And so if you're out there and you're struggling and you're lonely and you're isolated and that's, you got a job that you work from home, you school from home, you know what I mean? You're getting groceries delivered to your house, you're working out on one of those video things on the wall or whatever the fuck. They done made it so you ain't got to go to the gym and meet people. You're swiping left on the thing looking for people. Get you a fucking dog. Get you some energy. It's not about having, it's hairy. It's the energy. It's the energy. And then that motherfucker ain't gonna talk back. That motherfucker gonna love the hell out of you. Long as you treat that dog right, that dog will do anything for you. Now, if you a cat, get a cat. Get a bird, I give a fuck. Get an animal, though. Get a pet. That's what you should do. Get energy. Somebody that will love you unconditionally if you can't trust somebody to do it out there for you. Okay, that's one of my big deals. Just giving y'all ways of doing it. And I think pets are a big deal. If you already got a pet that ain't doing it, go join the team. Go volunteer for a program. Go join something bigger than you. Go be about something bigger than you. When your life becomes about something bigger than you, something special happens. I've dedicated my life to my life being about something bigger than me. I want to be a part of the universe that helps heals kids, that helps heals communities, that helps heals programs and schools and nations. So I'm a part of that. I'm part of that energy. That's the energy I meditate for and pray for every day. Every day, I'm a part of that. I want to be a part of the solution. This is Big Haze, man. This is Big Haze. I'm excited. But this is wellness. This is wellness to me, and I think sometimes wellness is not painted like that. So I just want to be able to make sure we got this midweek check-in. You and I, face to face, nose to nose, right here. We doing it, okay? Hey, thank you for listening today. Thank you for listening today. Remember the big keys of the day. Try not to focus on things you can't control. Try to focus on the problems, the challenges the Lord has presented you. Those are your particular problems that you need to take care of. Nothing else. Nothing else. If everybody just take care of their little problem, everybody just do their job, the big task will get done. Okay? Just remember that. You don't have to do no more, no less. No more, no less. Okay? Okay? And then that's my big point of the day. Then I have my little mini points of the day. Get a dog. Dogs are the best. Coming from the dog lover himself, the big OG right here. I love dogs. Get a dog. Okay? Get your ass a dog. Okay? That's very important. If you are lonely and you're missing that, get a dog. Big, big, big. If you just can't do the dog thing, maybe you live in an apartment, can't do a dog, can't do a pet, go join the team. Go join the church. Go join, you know what I'm saying? Go join something that's bigger than you. Something that you can get into and love and become a part of. Somebody that depends on you to show up, so now it's not just you. Somebody that sees your face and smiles, so when you see them, you light up, they light up. That can change your life. That can change your life. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? We out there? Okay? Thank you for being on here. Hump Day with Haze, baby. Okay? This is Coach Will. I'm here for you. I love you. I hope you can see my dad in the background over there. My dad up high over there over my shoulder. That's him. That's me and him right here. Hugging when I was in high school, graduating. That's him up here. My people's daughter over their shoulder. Get out of here. That's how we do it. Anyway, family stuff. It's always family. I got my family everywhere. My sons, my other daughter. My other daughter's, all her paintings are right here in front of me. My boys are right here. Everything's right here, man. I got it. My wife's right here. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this one from the Big OG. Big OG is a picture of me and my wife a long time ago. Long time ago, Hawaiian girl. Bow. Big OG, look at me coming through. Boom, on the desk. You know how we do. All right, hey, I'm signing out. Hope you have a fantastic day. Join me tomorrow for Throwback Thursday, talking about some of these childhood all-stars we used to have. I gotta tell y'all some stories. I got some great stories. I'm gonna put a few down tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty nice. Join me for Throwback Thursday tomorrow. This episode was brought to you by Haze Sports Performance and by Bridge City Fathers and Mentors Program and by Temptation Freshies. If you like this episode, please like, please share, please comment, and most of all, please subscribe and tell everybody you know. Check out the Haze Hustle Podcast Show. I'm out. Peace.